Storj is a low market cap coin that's starting to look really, really good with our favorite indicators. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video and we'll get this thing started. So the first thing we're going to look at with Storj is the market cap. It only has $308 million in it, which may seem like a lot. However, it really isn't. It's ranked about 128 of all cryptocurrencies. And if we're probably about a third of the way until we get to the top 100, which still isn't even that impressive. The point I'm trying to make is there's a lot of potential and room to grow on this coin. Now, if you go into the indicators, some things really, really stick out that I really do like. Now, the first thing that I always look at anytime I look at a chart is where is the 200 moving average on the daily. And as you can see, we are actually above the 200 moving average, and we were pressed up against it just yesterday. This is really, really good. It gives us a really nice bump to accelerate us to the upside. And if you don't know how powerful this indicator is, give me 1 second. I'm going to show you a coin that I called yesterday. It's ACH, okay? Once again, same thing. We got above the 200 moving average on the daily, and we jumped an absolute insane 475% once we did. Guys, I'm telling you, the 200 moving average is extremely important. Anytime I see a coin that's able to get above that, that gets me really, really excited, okay? So the next thing we're going to look at here is going to be this trend line. It's pretty obvious, but let's go ahead and dive into it. This is on the 4-hour chart. So we have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, 5 touch, and we just now busted above on the 6th touch. Now, the more times you press up and get above a trend line, the weaker this trend line becomes. And so far, it looks like a pretty clear breakout, and in about an hour, we're going to get confirmation whether it is or not. Now, we still have to be cautious on this chart though, because on the daily we can see how we have this, or the 3-day, we have this very clear breaker, which is definitely going to be holding us down until we get above. But if we get our daily close tomorrow above this 3-day breaker, that's going to be a really, really good confirmation sign on the BTC pairing, and that will give me a lot of confidence going forward. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is on the US dollar pairing. You always want to look at both anytime you're dealing with an altcoin. And on Storj, let me dive into it. There it is. There's some other cool things on here. And once again, this all takes place on the 3-day. The 3-day is actually really clear with this chart, so I'm using it for all of my indicators. So the first thing I want to take notice of is going to be right here. This 3-day level we've gotten above, along with this one. These are two very clear breakers, and right now we're currently trading above both of them. Now we have this massive consolidation cluster right above us, and it looks like it's holding us down right now, and that's definitely concerning. But overall, I think that we have enough confluence here with the BTC pairing that I think we're able to get back above. And something else I want to show you as well on this chart, if you go to the 3-month chart, right? Crazy. The 3-month, the quarter of a year chart, the quarterly chart, you can see this very clear breaker was established, and this came down, tapped the 3-month breaker, and then pushed to the upside. That means that this chart has a ton of confluence on a very high time frame. This isn't something that's just going to pop for an hour and then go back away. This means we have long-term sustainability and some serious, serious potential with this chart. Now, the last thing I want to show you on this one is this trend line. All right, so this trend line, actually the second to last thing, I apologize on that. The second to last thing I want to show you is we have this 4-hour trend line. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch right here. We got above it, and now we're trading above this price action, okay? This is a very clear bullish recovery, and that gets me really happy about this, guys. This looks really, really good. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you, and it's actually a bearish indicator, okay? So there's a lot of really, really good things about this chart, But there's also some very, very important things you must watch, so you don't want to dive in immediately and wait until we have some more confirmation. But this 200 moving average on the daily is holding the price down, and that's always terrifying, guys. So one touch right there, two touch, three touch. We've already had a pretty nasty rejection just today. So it's not bad, okay? Make that very clear. Overall, I still think it looks very bullish, but be very careful because this is a very serious thing. And just to give you an idea of how serious it is, all you have to look at are two specific charts that we've had recently. The 200 moving average has held down our XRP chart, and it's also held down our H bar chart. Both of those coins are my top two coins, yet this 200 moving average is holding down each of them multiple times. All right. So do not discredit how powerful this indicator is. And we are not above it yet, but we are very, very close. And if we do get above this indicator, I think we're going to accelerate to the upside very, very rapidly. And if you don't understand what rapidly looks like, all you have to look at is alchemy, okay? This chart gives you an idea of the potential that we absolutely have with Storj, okay? So be careful. It's not 100% yet, but I'm telling you guys, it's really, really close. You do not want to miss out on this one. Now, if you want to catch other altcoins that I do post about, if you go to my channel, go to, let me pull it up real quick. Go to my channel, go to the playlist, and I have this playlist right here, altcoin buy signals. I will tell you guys as they come out which coins I'm interested in at that time. I already have 12 videos out right now today that you definitely want to jump into, and all of these positions are still absolutely accurate. So make sure to dive into that. So make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and outside of that, I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces, boys.